Why is fiction important?
Well, I think it's especially important for me, and I kind of get it, like because since, and this is kind of an insight into my personality. The So when we started, I felt really self conscious about my education, like. I wasn't qualified to run a business. I was like, I have a degree in English. Like the highest math class I took was called college math. I mean, like, what is college math?
Uh,
And so I was like, I'm not qualified. And so I found this, it was some blog post called like the 100 books you need to read to have the equivalent of an MBA. And so I put the whole thing into a spreadsheet, started, chugging through them. And then over the years, I've kind of built it up. It's probably like 300 books long now. But so I get the drive for nonfiction, and I think that's super important because it's important as leaders, especially, and people founding companies and in leadership roles in companies, to be as educated and to have as much, have the best information possible. But that has a limit, and I think the limit is with empathy, which as a leader, you can only know so much. If you can't connect and lead people with empathy, people ultimately won't listen to you and they won't follow you. And so I think there's nothing better in the world at building empathy than reading fiction, because you literally have to put yourself into someone else's perspective to even understand the story. And so I think reading fiction is an inherently empathetic act. And so it kind of helps start to build those muscles. And so you can kind of reflexively, when you're in a situation at work with a coworker or someone who's kind of reports to you, or if you're talking to a client, for us, it's like, we often joke that the work would be great if we didn't have to have clients. It'd be the funnest job ever. But and we're joking, but like, part of it's true. It's like, clients can be a pain in the ass. But one thing, like, when we think about it, the reality is this is something they're doing probably once, maybe twice in their whole career. And it's something that we do 30 times a year. And so it's like, for us, it feels totally natural and easy to just make these wholesale changes, where for them it's super stressful. And so I think being able to have the empathy to imagine what it feels like in their position, it helps us kind of do a better job of leading them through the transition. So that's why I think it's important. And we try to read,